Elena wants us to fight.
Pop
I
it
don't
for
want to say
us.
I'm ready to pop, but I would say so initially. It's like going to a potluck, right? Like you have to bring something with you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's the dish you actually are married to. In fact, you might actually want to sample what else is on the spread. So I showed up, and Will be glad to hear this. I showed up with 5090 as my pick.
That's a pretty good pick.
Okay.
Because I was like, you know what?
Bigger bar,
Why
better.
not?
Yeah.
It wasn't even that. I was just like, I gotta show up with something. I'm actually having a hard time choosing. So honestly, gentlemen, my vote is up for grabs if you can convince me. Because here's the thing. I'm not convinced that the 5090 is actually the absolute best GPU of the year because one, as Brad pointed out, it was a bit unobtainium. And realistically, really, who's going to be getting that? And two, who wants to deal with the problems that it had, honestly? You know? So there's that. Meanwhile, the 5070 Ti, I have some problems with that too because Brad's like touting this as, great, but you are leaning into the camp of not pure rasterization performance. And does that really make for the best GPU of the year? I don't know. I think there could be some debate around that. I'm just saying.
I
I'm just putting
disagree.
out-
I disagree.
That's okay. We can debate this. I'm just saying that there is that camp that is going to say that that's not sufficient for them. And is that necessarily the slippery slope that we want to slide down? I think that is one of the biggest reasons why the rasterized only camp sits there because they're a little afraid of what this could mean
What
for
is
hardware.
this?
For hardware performance and hardware gains in the future. I don't know what Will is pointing at on his laptop, but I will get to that in a second.
It's a
And
biased
then
poll.
Adam, for me, I do believe that Redstone is a great addition to the experience for Radeon 9000 series card holders. However, it is clear that there is not parity with DLSS yet. Like the experience is not so even that I would say that they are really that close. I would say, are they much better? Yes, absolutely. Am I glad to see that? Yes, absolutely. I even wrote a whole column about this last week. Surprise. So I'm not fully convinced on that front either. So anyway, gentlemen, the floor is yours.